candies, don't test me. I'll put you in the death squeeze, just like an orange in the summer.
I'm Chase. They call me Buddha. Here's the cell rules. Bottom bunk is normally mine. I don't like heights, but you look like you're in pretty bad shape. Once you get to 100%, I would like my bed back, please. Don't touch my things unless you ask first. When I pray, you pray to whatever God that drives you. I heard your prayer and I see that you either have faith or you're finding faith, which is a great thing to have on your side. Lastly, we're family now. If you need to talk things through, I'll be happy to listen. Any questions? No, sir. Just Buddha. Come on, I'll clean up your dressing. No, thank you. I'll manage, sir. I mean Buddha. Young man, I'm not into that fuddy-duddy stuff. I'm a spiritual man and believe in helping others. That's how I pay for my living space on this earth, as Muhammad Ali once said. Now come on over here so I can get you cleaned up. Thank you for helping me. I'm Jonathan Free, but everyone calls me Free Boy. I don't understand why they did this to me. I did nothing to them for them to beat me like this. You don't have to do anything in here for these guys to beat you. You're fresh meat to them. They'll attempt to instill fear in you, which would make it easier for them to emasculate you in the form of torture or rape. So, what are you in here for? Buddha, I don't know. I was in a crack house looking for my mother when the cops came in and arrested me. Talking about I was selling drugs, but when they searched me, they found nothing because I had nothing. Wait, I'm lying. I have siblings I had to care for. My mother is a drug addict, and I was in there selling drugs. I guess this is my punishment. I'm sorry I lied to you. Young man, you learned your first lesson on your own. Take accountability for your actions, no matter the consequence. Thank you? Don't worry, we all fall short from time to time. The good news is that you're still young. You can still make a change. I'm ready for that change. I don't want to be here or come back once I get out. So what do you need to do to make sure that doesn't happen? I don't know, Buddha. I have no clue where to start. Ask your God for forgiveness and guidance. Write down what you believe a real man to be, and follow it. We learn by trial and error, have been learning this way since man was created. Now, there will be curves and bumps in the road, but never let that discourage you. Dust yourself off and get back on that path of greatness. I never really had a father figure. My dad was a drug dealer, then he and my mom became drug addicts. So, I never had that guidance. I'm not perfect, but while you're here I'll help as much as I can, only if you promise me one thing. Sure, what's that? Promise me that you will be the best you can be, you will never give up, and most of all you will walk tall with your head held high. Can you promise me that? Yes, I can promise you that. Later that night I started writing out my future, one step at a time. The excitement I felt running through me was astonishing and something that I've never felt before. For the first time in my short life, I feel like I have purpose and a future. I wrote until Buddha woke up for morning prayer. We both sat on the floor in silence as I prayed for forgiveness. Forgiveness for selling drugs to others, making them into my parents, abandoning my siblings, and letting everyone that's in my life down. I figured while I was asking for forgiveness, I may as well start to forgive myself. Tears flowing like Niagara Falls, I felt peace overcome me, and the warmth of a fatherly hug was granted. My eyes popped open, but Buddha was sitting at his desk area writing. I sat there in amazement because if he didn't hug me, who did? Days, weeks, and months went past. I could feel myself transforming into someone great, someone to be proud of. I've been studying for my GED and I take my test next week. I'm confident in my ability to pass with flying colors because I've learned how to channel my anxiety and focus better. Buddha has been a great help to me, the father I always wanted and deserved. Just not in this type of environment, but I'll take what I can. I've been writing home to share the good news, but I haven't heard anything back. They say no news is good news. I refuse to worry about something I have no control over. Free boy, how's those push-ups going? Right after lunch I was able to do 150 without stopping. You should become a trainer when you get out of here. Silence filled the room. Buddha, did you hear me? Yes, I heard you, but I'm in here for life, kid. Life? You're the nicest person I've ever met. What did you do? I wasn't always a nice person. I've done some awful things that I regret and wish I could take back. Just when I was about to speak, a guard called my name saying I have a visitor. I told Buddha that I could skip the visit if he wants to talk. He told me to take this visit because it's been the first and only one I had since I've been here. I didn't question his reasoning because maybe he just wanted to be alone. I turned to him before walking out and just looked at him. That big bad guy he said he was once before. I can't see it. I got to the visitor's room and my eyes were deceiving me. My mother and Miss Pearly came to visit. Miss Pearly looked the same, dressed to the nines, but my mother, on the flip side, looked worn and tired. I came to let you know your brothers and sisters are in the system because you went and got yourself arrested, my mother said as she started to stand. Where are you going? You just got here, I replied. I didn't want to come. Pearly told me I needed to tell you. Plus she's giving me $50. Why would I want to come see you? Because of you I lost my babies, she said, exiting the room. I looked at Miss Pearly. This wasn't my fault. Was it? Free boy, you did everything you could to keep your family together. I never told her to tell you that, although I felt that you should know that you don't have to worry about them while you're in here. They're in good homes, free boy. Now it's your turn to work on you. You can get your brothers and sisters when you turn 18 if you like, but for now, you're too young to take care of them, and your mother is too messed up to even be bothered. Do they think I left them? No. Jerome is the one that called the cops on you. He said he knew that you wouldn't let them go and would keep destroying your own life in the process. Don't be mad at him, free boy. He was trying to help you, Miss Pearly explained. If you can, tell him that I'm not mad. Not at all. He freed me from the madness and I will be forever grateful. Let him know if he wants me to visit when I get out to write me and let me know. Otherwise I'll leave them to their new life and family. Miss Pearly, I only wanted the best for us all. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I love them more than I love myself.